It is funny how things happen. We were at the Bay this past spring break, and there is a blanket there, or rather an afghan. If you know what an afghan is, it's a little old school of a word, not a world, word. And it has Gibson on it, and it has sailboats. And we were down there with Gibson's friend and one of Gemma's friends. And I said, Gibson, do you know where this came from? And he said, I'm not sure. I said, well, it was made for you when you were very little, and it was made from someone that I helped in real estate. And so we have this great handmade afghan with sailboats on it and with the name Gibson on it, and it's at the Bay House. So since we were talking about it, I had told him the story. And this is a story that if you've been in real estate for quite some time, you might have a story like this where you just really ended up having to help a family. And it was just something that you went above and beyond and set of circumstances, and you were just the person there, and you had to be the person there to help them. And that's what this story was. I represented a gentleman who bought a home, and then he was in a car accident. And to not go into the story too much, I took care of this home and members of his family, several of them over the years before it was sold. So I had a goal this year to get reviews. I started this business a long time ago. I didn't really ask for a lot of Google reviews, so I have a goal to get 100 by the end of the year from past clients. And so the family member that made the afghan for Gibson, and I have exchanged Christmas cards for years and years. So this Gibson's now 16. This is right when he was born. And so I asked her to leave me a review. When I get back from the Bay, when I get back from telling the story of this particular family and the afghan and what we went through with his home and his family and circumstances, I had this in the mail. So she said the following, because she doesn't do online, right? Are you ready? She told me I could share this. Dear Zia, it was wonderful to hear from you. Your family is really growing because I remember when they were little. I do not do online except for email, but if you could post the following for me, I would appreciate it. So I'd asked her for a review. And this is her review, old school. I found an angel on earth when I met Zia Lowe. My father-in-law had just listed his home and had a car accident. When Zia came into my life, she was there to help rent his house after he was placed in assisted living. She helped introduce me to the insurance agent since I was living out of state and was there through everything, including his eventual dementia diagnosis. If it wasn't for Zia's kindness, compassion, and generous commitment to her clients, I don't think I would have been able to handle the long distance stress involved in selling a home. Zia is a blessing, and you will not be disappointed having her as your realtor. Sincerely, Janet Palmer. I hope this helps. Blessings to you and your beautiful family. With love and friendship always, Janet. That's why I love this job. Old school review. And I don't know, it's just really special. And I'm glad she allowed me to share that with you, and I got to share that story. Thank you. Have a great night. Happy, what day is it? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.